Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. He's been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Chase Utley heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Underway now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one as we get this one started at 7:06 p.m. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised you didn't go after that one, too.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the play, one away.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Batting third baseman.
And let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all-around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Ellsbury. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, even though they were able to face this guy in the absolute best position possible, which is 2 outs and the base is empty, that still doesn't mean he can't make it pay. And he unloads here for a long home run, though it is a long solo home run.
Batting
Here's Adrian now.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Teixeira has got it, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. It's now 1-0 L.A. Bud Norris gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
Runners off for second. And he falls behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Peterson, still going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in there.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner at first had to wait and see if that ball was going to get caught or not. If there's two away, most likely he scores easily. Instead, they have to wind up holding him at third base. I got to tell you, if that were me standing on second base right now, I'd be saying, yo, where's my RBI?
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, you accomplished two things on that last swing. Number one, obviously you drive in that run with the sacrifice fly. But because that ball was hit so deep, it allows the second runner to move up another 90 feet as well.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and Gonzalez will tuck this one away for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That's all about picking up your teammate there. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Starlin Castro will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Kendrick. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers 1. Josh Reddick to start things out in the second inning here with both teams already on the scoreboard, but his guys down a run.
That was a pretty good start. You get that solo home run to give you the early lead, but then you cough it right back up in the bottom half.
Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley in foul ground, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Number 25 will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8, left fielder
Howie Kendrick into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And that's dead center for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now at 23 doubles on the year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the Bronx after this. Brian McCann will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Brian McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Number 99 stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there. 2 gone.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Chase Headley will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that's a good guy to take care of on one pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark. But I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 2 and the Dodgers 1. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kendrick will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So 1 gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
Up next for the
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Peterson. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right center. Peterson racing back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tanaka sets his sights. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, right fielder,
Josh Reddick is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Here's a high pop-up, calling for it. Teixeira. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 3-1. Didi Gregorius is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick will wait on it. 1 gone.
now batting, second baseman,
Starlin Castro is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Peterson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Howie Kendrick walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Ellsbury. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
For the Yankees, right fielder, number 99.
Norris gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home fifth.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Chase Headley. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick waits on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Brett Gardner will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kendrick going back on it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Yanks held in check as the lead remains 3-1. Chase Utley will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Corey Seager will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And this will wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Justin Turner will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Chopped weakly to the left. Headley bare hands it. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jacoby Ellsbury gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Norris has his target. Here's the delivery. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
One strike.
Hit hard towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 New York. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th, but before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning stretch. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Starlin Castro will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will get foul for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play and a rather easy first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
In now, Brian McCann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
That ball was hit
Number
well, and it might have been a
99.
different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Number 99 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Chase Headley. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Oh, looks like they might be making something out of nothing here with 2 outs. You get the first 2 quick outs, and you're thinking, hey, this inning's not going to amount to much of anything. But now all of a sudden, you get runners at second and third here, and who knows, a third straight hit could get you 2 runs.
Brett Gardner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
First offering on its way. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Now the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Reddick looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and move on.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Line drive to left. Kendrick is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 8-1. Tyler Clippard will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Tyler Clippard.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. This one's flared toward left center. Ellsbury ranging forward. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Jock Peterson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on its way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Adam Liberatore will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mark Teixeira will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Kendrick shading to his right. 1 out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Didi Gregorius gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Eight runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Peterson will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
as a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Starlin Castro will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hit hard to short. Seager takes it in. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Dylan Betances will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Chase Utley will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and reined in, 1 away. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Corey Seager ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Betances is ready. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Justin Turner strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Jacoby Ellsbury. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 8-1. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 14-4. The loss goes to Bud Norris. He falls to 6-11. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.